Coach Larry from Jug Elite Training, and today we'll be breaking down individual one-on-one matchups and just individual routes and like the thought process from wide receivers from pre-snap to post-snap reads. So stay tuned. We're gonna get right into it. So here we got Tyreek Hill, and pre-snap read, he getting the cover 2 look. And you can tell because DB right here is playing outside leverage. He's taking his inside foot and putting it down the middle of his body, shading outside. So pre-snap read, cover 2 look.
This was double cover.
And then as he's coming off the line, he's looking dead at the safety to see if that safety's gonna come off the hash. And he see the safety standing flat-footed. He's gonna work outside to see how Bradbury's gonna play him, whether he's gonna give up, let him get outside, or he's gonna make him go inside. So he's getting that whiff, and he already see the safety's playing low because he already read it right here. He looking at the safety right there. You see his eyes. He's not even looking at the corner. He's looking at the safety. And now he's looking at the corner to see how he gonna play him, see if he's gonna jam him, what type of how is he gonna play aggressive or solve or catch. So now he's working on the corner. Plays him. He uses speed, attacks him outside just so he can have that space to get in between them two. 26 ain't get over quick enough. So here we got Deebo Samuel down at the bottom at receiver. And first things first, you as a receiver, you ID the coverage. You can see they in man across the board, 1 high, cover 1 in the hole. And before the snap, you got the DB traveling with the receiver.
Like most teams don't press San Francisco. They don't
I
know
always say against a good corner,
but they didn't have any fear.
Good corners are always going to
right
be physical. They're not going to be impressed and just let you run free. So as a receiver, if you have a aggressive corner, what you have to do is really get vertical. As if you see how Deebo Samuel taking little steps, that's not going to do nothing against an aggressive corner. It's what he's just going to do is he doesn't even move a foot back.
And you'll
he's
see
keeping his feet high
right here,
and he shoot the hands. But if you was to come off and get vertical, like you about to really run that 9, or you make a move outside and get back in and really get vertical and lean on him, and then he'll be able to get open. But the little short choppy steps against an aggressive good corner, it's not going to work. So here we got a go route by Mike Evans. Simple route, but it's the small things like leaning, stacking. As he come off the board, as he gets his release, again, the corner's not physical, he's not using his hands down. Mike Evans, you can see he's ready to swat them hands down, but, but as he's going, you see these stacks, he's leaning on them. A lot of wide receivers just let corners wall them to the sideline, and the quarterback doesn't have any angle to throw the ball. Mike Evans, he comes off and he's physical. He leans on him. He stacks him. That's what stacking is, leaning on him, getting that leverage back. So the quarterback has room to throw the ball. Here we have Jordan Addison, and what I was explaining in the Deebo Samuel route was the same thing that Addison he did here. So here he attacks his outside, has him on his heels, and he pushes vertical. And even if he was running a flag route, a quick, short post corner. Even if he was to run a slant here, he would still have a little bit of separation because he got vertical and he created that leverage. But he sticks it again, and he makes him hold him. But even if he was if he was to run a slant, he would probably attack a little more vertical and lean on him a little harder, so he has a little bit more space. But he sets him up good right here.
There's the hold on Isaiah Oliver that drew the flag with. And look at that big space for Jordan here tonight.
When you run a slant, you can't just think the small steps are going to work. You got to really attack someone, get them outside their box, get them moving. You can't just think the small steps, the small choppy steps is going to work. You got to get them moving. Get their hips open. Make the DB open their hips. You see how he made him open his hips?
Struggled with, and that route right there for Jordan here tonight. Here's the press coverage.
See, making him flip his hips.
Struggled with,
If
And
a
that
DB
route
doesn't
right
have to
there,
flip his
that's the
hips,
hold
that's the
on Isaiah
easiest
Oliver
thing.
that drew the flag. But for him
That's
to
what
be
they
able
want to do. They want to be able to stay square.
He knows against this
Stay in
defense
that
where that
pedal.
spot is.
I just want to show you the differences between corners and how some corners will really be true to their technique and sit inside and jam with that inside hand, and other corners just, they lack technique. So here's a release from Addison against 26 of the 49ers. But he tries that same release with Ward. And even though it's a slightly different route, just notice how a good corner will really be physical at the line. There's no giving too much space. A good cornerback will not be in press coverage and don't get physical or don't jam, because he know the game is about timing. So if I can be physical and knock you off timing with with your quarterback, then that's a win for me. But if I just let you get up here and don't jam you and give you momentum and let you get your speed, then that's a loss. So that's why it's important for a receiver to push vertical, because the DB's deepest fear is getting beat deep. And so if I could push vertical, whether inside or outside, and get him to open his hips and then come back underneath on slants and stuff like that, and make everything just look the same so he won't know what I'm doing. That's the whole thing as a receiver, to make something look like something else.